This is GerotheHero, and this is my review of Iron-Blooded Orphans Season 2, Episode 6. So, in this episode, the battles continued. It's pretty much a stalemate between the UHC and the Tecton forces from Earth, and I'm glad in that they didn't turn this into like 2 or 3 episodes of filler of just showing the battle, basically them going back and forth, but they just kind of continue it from, basically the war's been happening for about 1 or 2 weeks, and that things haven't really changed. It's just back and forth fighting, and Tekadon's kind of like, they're doing guerrilla war tactics, and just destroying a few, getting back, but basically they're fighting all the time, and you can tell that they're all tired. The rest of the Tekadon forces are basically going, why are we doing this? Why does this war keep going on? When is it ever going to end? And they kind of question Takaki to say, what's our solution here? And he pretty much is just blindly following that. Golan knows what they're doing, and instead of him thinking himself as the boss, he thinks of Golan as their captain. So he's basically being fooled very easily, and he hasn't thought to question that, he still hasn't been able to contact Orga or anybody from Tekadon in Mars. And then eventually we find out that it's still going to take Tekadon, it's going to take them weeks to get there, but they're trying to hurry as fast as they can. And then eventually we find out that this whole war has been instigated by Golan, and that it's the people that have hired him are from the faction that doesn't like McGillis. So all this is it's basically a pissing match between McGillis and the people that don't like him in Galhorn. They've created this war just basically to make McGillis look bad. And unluckily, Tekadon is taking the fall with that. So McGillis decides that he has to intervene. So when Golan realizes that McGillis is going to intervene, he realizes that he has to make his move against him directly, because we realize that he wanted this war to drag out for years, not just for a few weeks. The goal is to damage McGillis's reputation. And unluckily, the forces from Tekadon Earth are getting dragged into this. And what's unfortunate is that Tekadon that should be working with McGillis are not, and they're actually going to confront each other. So we'll have to see what happens between this contest. And as well, we don't know when the Tekadon forces from Mars will show up, and if they'll make it there in time. So we'll have to see what happens in that battle. Otherwise, it was a really solid episode, and we got a lot of background and information about what was actually going on. It wasn't so clear in the previous episode, but now we kind of know what's going on and who the forces are that are competing. So I'm looking forward to the next episode. So like always, comment below, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you next time.